absolutely believe in God. Let me tell you why. True story.
They say I act like my mother's son.
That's what they
Mount
say.
Vernon was the streets that I love to run.
Money
Found myself
earned.
on the wrong side of someone's gun.
That was tragic.
Breathing hard, but I made it.
Yep, damn right, I believe in God.
Every time I try to get out the game, it's like somebody keeps pulling me back in. They don't want me to leave. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. I try to get out this game, it ain't easy. It's what they're telling me, but I don't know because this game is full of jealousy. I can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. I try to get out this game, it ain't easy. It's what they're telling me, but I don't know because this game is full of jealousy. Said it's too late to restore its true state. MCs are too fake because truth's the new hate. Where nobody's rhymes are potent, but those whose eyes are open can see the game is full of liars and these liar Cohens. Now that's an omen-omer, that means a name sign. How they claim that they woke but sleep the same time. How they claim that they flow but they not impressive. How they claim rap evolved, they ain't no fossil records. But they push that, and so I push back and reminisce about the days when they made good rap and the beats were fire, had to adjust the volume. Now you gotta mumble and sell a couple thousand. Yup, the game has changed, they ain't no standards. You gotta wear tight jeans and rock a man purse. But I'm killing them up in my street clothes. Second verse, watch, I'll drop a cheat code. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. I try to get out this game, it ain't easy. It's what they're telling me, but I don't know because this game is full of jealousy. I can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. I try to get out this game, it ain't easy. It's what they're telling me, but I don't know because this game is full of jealousy. And I don't mean to sound boastful, but when she sings, she makes it sound so soulful. So I made an anthem for my corner vest. These verses ain't my single, they're just my warm-up sets. I praise Yahweh on the psaltery. I sacrifice, so don't think that you can alter me. Get a sacrifice, and I said all to me. Misunderstood, they seeking Paul to me. And switch my style from random gun lines to knowledge top with a slight sprinkle of punchlines. And I'm not ashamed, I tell them we don't care. Flow is tight like outfits that Migos wear. And you know that that isn't right. In the dark, what good is a hidden light? And the end is near, so we sent the fishes. And I speak the truth because I know the scriptures. The game needs me. I can't leave the game alone, y'all. The game needs me. They keep pulling me back in. Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. I try to get out this game, it ain't easy. The game needs me. It really, really needs me.
What's up? What's up? What's up, family? Shalom, 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 shalom. And welcome to another edition of Maccabees TV. It's your brother, Priest Danyaahla, representing the Lines of Israel and Maccabees TV. As always, you know, brothers and sisters, what I ask. If you're in the household, if you're watching the videos live, I'm asking you, brothers, to hit the like button. That triggers the algorithm. I know people get these lives late. Like, I don't plan my lives like everybody else. So a lot of times, you brothers and sisters, y'all come in kind of late. And I don't intend for this to be a long live. So, you know, trying to space it out and give brothers and sisters some time. Hit the like button. For you brothers and sisters that's watching on YouTube, you already know the deal. And you brothers and sisters that's watching on Facebook, same for you. Hit the like button. If you're making a comment on Facebook, you guys know what it is. I can't see it. So if you want to communicate with me, you got to come over to YouTube to Maccabees TV. Welcome to another edition. This is your brother Priest Dan, Lines of Israel. Just a brief video, unless we'll see how the spirit goes. Let me give a couple of shout outs to my people that's in the house that always support. Of course, I have Linda Ricks in the building. She's always a supporter of Maccabees TV. Shalom to her. Malik Zaquan, you already know. I ain't got to tell you. Shalom to you. Holy Saints and Apostles, shalom to you. Shalom to my little bro, my little warrior brother, Hassad. Shalom to you as well. You know, Hassad goes in, man. Tell you something, man. That brother Hassad is a problem. I think that's why a lot of y'all Israelites, y'all be hating on the young brothers, because my man Hassad is a problem with these scriptures. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Of course, he comes up under my other little young. I call him my little big. I'm his little big bro, right? Gorilla Hebrew. I'm his little, because he taller than me. I'm his little big bro, Gorilla Hebrew. Of course, Deacon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sakari. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers is doing great works in Israel. And a lot of you brothers that hate on them, you hate because you're jealous. That's what it is. But your man priest, y'all, I'm not jealous. I love to see my young brothers coming up. You know, I'm like my elder Marshall. Marshall loved the young brothers, man. When I was a 19, 20, 21-year-old coming up in this truth, that old man Marshall, man, he took myself and Baloy under his wing. You know what I'm talking about? He took us under his wing. And he loved us. So I love the young brothers the same. I got that from my elder. You know what I'm talking about? So shalom to my brother Hassad. Welcome to another edition of Maccabees TV. It's your brother priest Dan Lines of Israel, Maccabees TV. So listen, if you brothers and sisters did not see, I'm trying to buy some time while my brothers and sisters come in, because this is just impromptu. I did a video last week dealing with the Feast of Dedication. If you brothers and sisters haven't watched it, I would suggest you go and watch it. I think I put some stuff in that PowerPoint you probably have never seen before. So you guys need to go and watch that PowerPoint, and you take the information and you do with it what you will. But, you know, when I bring this information to you, brothers and sisters, I always try to come to you, brothers and sisters. I only come to you if I have something relevant or potent or something I feel like you have not seen. You can ponder it. You can look at it. You can do your own research on it. So that's how I come. So you brothers and sisters need to go and look at the video right before this. It was the PowerPoint I did on the Feast of Dedication, right? Especially the first couple of verses of First Maccabees chapter 1, especially dealing with the whole situation with Alexander, his 4 generals, the Israelites that were in the Greek army from the time of Alexander, way before Antiochus. You had Israelites in the Greek army that was Hellenized way before Antiochus. Y'all brothers can go and look at that PowerPoint, and you can learn something. And that's a small microcosm of what I'm going to go into in the academy, right? So how you brothers and sisters doing? Hopefully everybody's well. Another blessed Sabbath that went by for us. We celebrate the Sabbath. Another blessed Sabbath for us. I want to give a shout out to all the brothers from Lions of Israel that came up to the school up here in Pennsylvania. I don't speak much on it. I ain't gonna say much more than that. But the brothers that came up, all praises to the Most High. We had a great time celebrating the Feast of Dedication. I appreciate everybody that came up here and supported me. All praises to the Most High for that. And we're going to keep it moving, man. 2021 is going to be an interesting year. It's a very, very interesting year. A lot of things are on the table, so we have to keep those things in mind. So this is just me. Hasta Migdal, I see you, bro. My brother's always in the building. Shalom to you as well. My brother's always in the building. I just want to just speak about a couple of things real quick. I don't intend on being before you brothers and sisters long. So let me start off with something. Y'all know tomorrow morning, for my people that really support Maccabees TV, you brothers and sisters know tomorrow morning I do my Road Rage show. It's a new series that you guys asked me to do. I'm not doing this on my own. You guys asked me to do the Road Rage series. So the Road Rage series comes on at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's me driving from where I live to work. It takes me about an hour and a half. So I didn't realize how many brothers and sisters it was that's up at 4 a.m. in the morning like I am going to work. I didn't realize. So many of you brothers and sisters have contacted me and told me that I help y'all in the morning going to work. Like you guys listen to me in the morning while I'm driving into work. Some of you guys listen in and it helps you through your morning and your morning commute, so forth and so on. Because I wouldn't have continued this series otherwise. So I'm going to do another Road Rage tomorrow morning if it be the Most High's will. So I don't want to speak too much about the things that I'm going to talk about in the morning. Y'all know I've been COVIDing y'all to death. I've been talking about COVID-19 to death. I've been talking about the vaccine to death. So I ain't going to talk too much about it, but I got to talk a little bit about it, damn it. Just for 1 second if I could, because I want to talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to be driving. I can't show y'all, so I got to share my screen right now. Now, we know the vaccine first dropped in London, England before it dropped here. We already know this. So I just want to show you guys some screenshots. So tomorrow morning, when you guys are listening to me, y'all know Priest Danyaahla did not make this thing up. Okay, so let's start right here. So first thing we have is we have something from the website Z News, right? No, let's start here. Let's start with CNN. Let's start here. So we know this is from London, England, and we know the vaccine first dropped in London, England. And I showed you, brothers and sisters, the other day this article, in case you haven't been watching the channel. I showed you this article the other day. Some of the first people that had the vaccine developed allergic reactions to the vaccine. All right, this y'all can see the date on this, right? This is from December 10th. Today's only December 13th. All right, allergy warning from Pfizer and BioNTech vaccine after UK health workers, the people that volunteered, had allergic reactions to the vaccine immediately when they took it. Immediately, right? And they carried what's called an adrenaline auto injector. So you might say to yourself, if you didn't watch, if you're not an ardent watcher to the channel, you might ask yourself, what is an adrenaline auto injector? So since we're here together, let's look it up together. I showed you guys this last time. Let's show it again, right? This is what's called an adrenaline auto injector. So people that suffer from allergies. Some of you brothers and sisters been hit me up on the comment boards and everything like that and say you suffer from allergies. So you guys walk around with this stuff. People that suffer from allergies walk around with adrenaline auto injectors. So the reason why they gave the people that took the vaccine adrenaline auto injectors off top is because they know that there's probably some stuff in the vaccine that people are allergic to off top. They already knew that. So they made sure that people that have a history of allergies, they hit you off with that you had that because you was going to need it. And a lot of people that took that vaccine wound up needing it. They wound up having to use it because they had allergic reactions to the vaccine. Now, let me say this. I ain't talking about this morning. We're going to talk about this tomorrow morning on Road Rage, 4 a.m. in the morning for those of y'all that watch. Listen. Let's not even get into the fact that there's stuff in the vaccine that is unclean and we're Israelites. Let's not even get into that. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning. There's no way. Listen to what I'm saying. I know some people are going to get offended. That's okay. There's no way you are an Israelite or Israelite leader and you're telling your people to take it. You're better off telling your people make your own decision. I don't have a problem with that. Because that's what I'm telling people. Make your own decision. You know, if you have a job, your job is forcing you, whatever, you sit down, you make your own decision based on the information that you know. But for you to be telling people that they should do it, oh no. Like, what you talking about? Now let's come over here. Not only that, right? You had some people that came down with Bell's palsy in England as well. Right? The article is from when? It's from, we could see the date on this bad boy. This is from December 10th. It's also 3 days ago. You had people that took the COVID-19. So we already saw that you had people that took the vaccine that came down with allergic reactions. You also had people that came down with what's called Bell's palsy. You might not know what Bell's palsy is, so let's look that bad boy up as well. What does that look like? Huh? What does Bell's palsy look like? Huh? There you go. You got that crooked smile. You see these people right here? You see this thing right here? Does the COVID-19 vaccine cause Bell's palsy? These people that took the vaccine, they came down with Bell's palsy. Y'all want to walk around looking like this? Huh? Do you? Well, if you don't, you might want to allow other people to be the guinea pig and not you. And by the way, right? I'm not even going to deal with that right now because I'm not talking about this. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow morning. It was a black woman here in New York. It was a black woman that came forward and said, as a nurse, that she was going to be the first to take the vaccine. I wonder how much they're paying her. I wonder.
But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Listen, if you are in my building and you have not hit the like button, shame on you. You need to repent and believe the gospel, because some of you don't believe the gospel. How do I know? Because you have not hit the like button on the video. Not at all. Now, I wonder why you had to block Zealots of Israel. I wonder why. Rayabia, what you doing in here, man? You doing something bad? Because I don't know. My moderators wouldn't block you. I would assume that you would agree with what I'm saying. I don't understand how you don't. So I don't know why they would have to block you, but you must have been doing something. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. All right. Anyway, I see more of my people in the building. Let me just give a couple more shout outs real quick, because I ain't gonna be on here too long. I got Officer Matabar, of course, shalom to you. My super moderator, Mika, shalom to you. Born Again Israelites, Gospel, shalom to you. Of course, they have vaccines for HIV. They have vaccines for all these things. That they don't have a vaccine for HIV, excuse me. They don't have a vaccine for the common cold. Every year, the vaccine for the common flu virus changes, but they have a vaccine within 5 months for COVID-19, and we're supposed to believe that. Listen, family, I talk about this on my drive-in tomorrow morning, so I ain't going to be on here talking about this too long. I really came on to see how y'all doing, see if there's anything y'all want me to talk about. But before I ask y'all, if there's something you guys want me to address or talk about, I'm gonna be on here for a few minutes. So today is an open forum. If you guys want me to talk about something, I will. Let me just say a couple of things real quick concerning some current events and announcements real quick. This only applies to what applies to. I'm going to go back and look and see if anybody wants me to talk about anything in the chat. If you want me to talk about something in the chat, put it in the chat. Concerning tomorrow, I'm going to have a roundtable on Maccabees TV tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to say it again. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to have a roundtable right here on Maccabees TV concerning cryptocurrency. You guys know there's a financial reset coming. You guys know the economy is slowly but surely heading up to a crash. You guys know that. And there's going to be a financial reset. So many of us, including myself, are not educated on some of these other things that possibly could come into place, including cryptocurrency. I have a baseline knowledge. Yes, I have invested in cryptocurrency myself, as well as gold and silver and other things. I've done that. But if many of us don't know what these things are, and if you do or know about cryptocurrency, you have heard about it, you don't know which ones you should invest in, what you should be looking for, so forth and so on. So you guys need to get your questions together. Be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in Central Mountain Pacific, you're going to have to map it out, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to have a roundtable of brothers, mostly Israelites, who are knowledgeable about cryptocurrency on here to answer all your questions. What is cryptocurrency? Is cryptocurrency wicked? Why should we get cryptocurrency? Is that the wave of the future? Which cryptocurrency should we invest in? Which ones should we not? Which ones are on the rise? Which ones are not? So forth and so on. What about the regulations? Whatever your questions are asked, I'm going to tell you something. I learned something new today. If you live in certain states, you are forbidden from even downloading cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase and some of these other cryptocurrency exchanges. You are banned from even downloading it because the elite are trying to keep this to themselves. So I know a lot of you guys don't know nothing about cryptocurrency. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, I might know a lot of things. I come over here and I tell you I know a lot of things. Crypto is not one of them. So I'm going to be a student like y'all going to be a student tomorrow. If you are not diversely invested, if all your money is just in the bank, you've been saving up for years, and all your money is just in the bank, all your money is just in 401k or whatever it is, and you guys are not at least knowledgeable about some of these other things in case there's a financial reset, you need to be in the house tomorrow on this channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Where I'm going to have a roundtable, not just one, but a roundtable of knowledgeable brothers on cryptocurrency. If you don't know, and I know a lot of you don't know, because guess what? I don't know either. And I have money in cryptocurrency. I only know about the crypto that I'm invested in. I could tell you a little bit about XRP and a little bit about Stellar Lumens. Those are the two cryptos that I am invested in. Yes, I'm invested in that stuff. That's right. I'm not going to keep my money all in one place. There's a financial reset. I'm just asked out like I don't see what's going on here. The Most High don't tell us to be ignorant. That's the problem. A lot of us Israelites feel like we just need to be one-dimensional and ignorant and only know about one thing. All you need to know about is the Bible and everything. You living in America. You're looking at what's going on. You could clearly see there's a coin shortage. There's all types of stuff going on. There's an economic reset that's getting ready to come. You guys can see it. Why not educate yourself? So I'm going to bring the people to you, but you got to bring yourself to this conversation tomorrow. All right, I've already invited about 7 to 8 people. We'll see who shows up. All right, so tomorrow, 7 p.m., Maccabees TV, we're having a cryptocurrency conversation. All right. I'm trying to see what you guys are talking about in the chat. Right. Yo, I still let them know, man. They better hit that damn like button and stop playing. Because you hear all types of stuff. You hear that these vaccines are somehow connected to cryptocurrency, the financial reset, the mark of the beast. You hear all these things about cryptocurrency. And a lot of you brothers and sisters, a lot of you are you're like the wind. Whatever you hear, you just go with it because you haven't done any research. So I want to bring brothers before you that I trust, that I know are knowledgeable about these subjects, because these things, the cashless society is real. The financial reset is real. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's not important. It's real. So I want to bring brothers before you that are knowledgeable about it. So I even just made a post on Facebook asking if there's anybody else that's knowledgeable about cryptocurrency that wants to come on this roundtable tomorrow, because based on who I invited, I still have a couple of slots open. But just come on if you're knowledgeable, if you're going to be able to answer the people's questions. All right. So I just wanted to drop that tomorrow. Again, tomorrow, 7 p.m., Maccabees TV, roundtable, cryptocurrency. All right. I just sent the link out on Facebook for you brothers and sisters. If you just follow us on YouTube, if you go and check out the community on YouTube, click community, you'll see the link for the video tomorrow. Click the notifications so you guys don't forget. All right. Last thing, last but not least, definitely last but not least. Now, Zelos, you good? You know you good, bro. I just wanted to know what was going on because brothers put you on timeout. I don't know what happened. I know you. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. I know you with it. So that's why I was surprised people put you on timeout, but you good. All right. Last thing before I take questions. Listen, I'm allowing you brothers and sisters to take questions. I ain't gonna be on here long because I get up. Y'all guys know I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be doing a live stream on this channel at 4 in the morning called Road Rage. For those of y'all that know, you know. If you know, you know. So I ain't gonna be on here too long. If you got something you want to ask me, put it in the chat. I got one more thing to talk about. I'm gonna go look for questions in the chat. If I don't see it, I'm out. It's not gonna be long. The Academy, right? Everybody that reached out to me for the Academy, you brothers want to be in the Israelite Lions of Israel Academy. You guys see what I do. Just go watch the last PowerPoint I did on dedication. That's all you got to do. You know what we do over here. You know we give up the information over here. So some of y'all been reaching out to me. I've got quite a few people that's interested. Everybody that gave me your name, your phone number, I reached out to you. Either I called you today or I text you. You brothers that I've already been conversing with, I text you. The brothers that I hadn't conversed with so much, I called you. And I spoke to everybody. So you brothers that have reached out to me and gave me the requisite information, I reached out to you. I've gotten a few emails from brothers that want to be a part of the Academy, but you only emailed me and said you're interested and didn't leave me a phone number. I can't help you. So real quick, let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Boom, there it is. I need y'all to look at that ticker at the bottom. This is only for those who it applies to. You guys are going to see the email that you need to email me if you're interested in being in the Academy. This is only for those that are interested. You're interested in being a part of Lions of Israel. You're interested in being a part of the Academy and going through the 6 month and, you know what I'm saying, getting your knowledge up in the scriptures, the history, et cetera, et cetera. This is only for people that are interested. If you're not interested, just ignore what I'm saying. But you guys can see the ticker at the bottom of the screen. For those of y'all that are interested, you have to email me at the email. Here it comes. Not the Wake Up Jacob 12. Right there. There it is. You guys need to email me and you need to leave your phone number. Some of you guys are emailing me and not leaving your phone number. I cannot help you. I can't answer your questions. I just can't. I'm sorry. We're starting this thing January 3rd. So those of y'all don't get to me between now and January 3rd, I can't help you. I'm only starting with the people that reach out to me and do, because if you can't follow simple instructions, I need your name and your phone number. If you can't do that, what I'm about to show you in this thing, you ain't gonna be able to keep up with that if you can't follow simple instructions. So that's all I'm gonna say. The email is going across the screen at the bottom. If you're interested in being in the academy, it's 6 months. And trust me, it's gonna be intensive and it's gonna be thorough. That's the email at the bottom of the screen. All right. I've gotten back to everybody that did what I said, but I've gotten a few emails with no phone number. And I don't want y'all saying later, oh, brother, you didn't get back to me. I didn't get back to you because you didn't leave a phone number. I'm going to call you and talk to you and let you know what it is. So the first portion of being a part of this is actually following instructions and leaving your name and your phone number. It's as simple as that. I don't know what else to tell you. So with that being said, let's see. Edwin, you don't have to do that. As a matter of fact, I spoke to Deacon Ishiar. We're gonna deal with you separately, brother. We're gonna deal with you separately. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so I won't say anything else. Paul Sticks speaks about it says Khan. Let me put his thing on the screen. Let me see if I could do that. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, hold on a second now. Let me come back here. Oh, comments. Okay, it's been a while. So let's put my man Paul Sticks' comments on the screen. Boom. Right? So Paul Sticks says, Khan, I was thinking that the government warned of a 6-month blackout, and the scriptures speak of a blackout in Revelation. Well, the question I want to ask you is, I'm just curious, and it's not a knock. I want to know what scripture you're talking about that speaks about a blackout in Revelation. I'd like to see that. Now, I have heard that Trump has said that China might attack our power grids. Let me show you. I've shown that on this channel before. I'm gonna take your comment off, Paul. I've shown that on this channel before. Let me bring it up right now. Let me show you guys that. Right? I'm not saying this is going to happen, but so let's just go ahead and share the screen. I don't even have to go further than this right here. Let me just show you guys this right here. This is simple. So you guys are just a simple Google search, right? And you guys will see that there's all types of articles that came out this year that speak about China, like the second one right here, attacking our power grids, right? And Trump said something about it as well. You guys can see the first articles, so forth and so on. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is something that they're putting out, so you have to pay attention to it, right? So one of the things that I have spoken about a lot to brothers and sisters that have been avid watchers of the channel. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Just want to make sure I can pull it up before I even share my screen. Right. I'm going to share my screen one second real quick. I'm not going to do any of this right now because I've done it already. If you didn't see it, you need to watch this channel more. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I go live, right? So you guys see, this is my flash drive with all my PowerPoints on it, right? And you'll notice that this PowerPoint right here that I'm hovering over says Preparation 101. 101. You know what? I'm going to go against my better judgment. I'm going to open it up just for a second because there's somebody that's listening that has not seen this. And it's my job to teach, right? So a couple of things real quick. I'm not going to be long on this, just a couple of slides. Number one, and I'm even going to open it up full screen, right? We know that there's going to be a lot of things that's happening. They say that's going to happen. There's nothing wrong with preparing. Preparing doesn't mean you don't have faith in the Most High. Preparing doesn't mean that you don't believe in the scriptures. Preparing means that the Most High gave you warning before it happens, just like he gave Joseph. So you can make preparations in case you have to be locked in your house for a certain amount of time, and you don't want to stand on these lines where people are rioting for food, so forth and so on. One thing brothers and sisters need to get into is boxed water. I've told y'all this before. Not the plastic bottled water, not the bottled water that you buy, because the bottled water has expiration dates. You need to get into boxed water or pouch water that has no expiration date. You need to know that. You also need to get into solar power energy, right? They have all types of solar power energy, solar powered lanterns, okay? They have solar powered things to charge all your stuff, solar powered banks that could charge your cell phones, etc., okay? They have a solar powered electric generator in case there's a blackout. They have solar powered book bags that could charge your cell phone. Yeah, we're around here in Lines of Israel. We research everything. Where else? Who else is talking to you about this stuff? Nobody. Nope. I'm gonna close that. I'm not doing all that stuff right now. So I talk about this stuff. So yeah, they're talking about a long-term blackout, but they have a lot of solar-powered energy all across the board. So you need to start investing. Don't wait until the damn blackout happens if it's going to happen. Invest in some of these things and have them on stash. And if you can't afford it, you need to join a cooperative with other Israelites, right? Or other people you trust, whoever it is. You join up with them and you buy this, they buy this, they buy that, and you guys all barter and work together in case something happens and there's no power, whatever like that. Y'all can work with each other. That's what it's about. We have to learn to work together. All right? The only people that's going to survive us coming is people that's going to work together. It's as simple as that. I repeat myself all the time. It's the same crap over and over again that I say. Same stuff over and over again. Judah Morth, when was this? When was this a Royal Rumble? I didn't see it. Was it recent? Maybe I missed it. I didn't see it. Right. All praises to the Most High, Paul Stacks. I know you was just asking because you probably didn't see some of my many PowerPoints on the subject. Like this is all we do on this channel. A lot of other Israelites, man, they like to be involved in drama and back and forth and all that. That's not what I do over here. What I do over here is give information. All right. I don't try to make myself out to be that I'm better than anybody else or nothing else. Is everybody trying to be better than everybody else? Ain't nobody better than anybody else when this thing go down. Ain't no camp better than nobody else. And there's no camp that has all information right. That's another thing. Because I watch a lot of videos across the board, and I see a lot of stuff that everybody gets wrong. Because brothers don't actually do deep research. Period. So ain't nobody ever got everything right. Don't fool yourself. That you're crazy. You are crazy. If you think you just got it all right, and the Most High is only dealing with you, you're crazy. You're crazy. Most High got all his men back in this day and time. Whether you accept it or not, you're looking over there saying, well, the Most High ain't dealing with them. Who told you that? Who told you that? Most High bringing all his men back, and you don't get to choose who it is. And you don't get to choose that it only comes from your camp. And I'm speaking to many camps now because a lot of niggas is saying that crap. You don't get to choose. Anyway, I done went all the way off the rails for a second, but I just had to say that because I just see a lot of crap going on in Israel. It's just amazing to me. It's amazing. We have to prepare ourselves for what's coming, man. There's knowledge all across the board. No one camp knows everything. Everybody doesn't know everything. That's insane. All right. 1 second. Salak, brothers. I just want to make sure right. So you have to prepare yourself for what's coming, right? There's a lot of stuff that's coming. All right. You guys already know. If you're not an avid watcher of this channel, like I said, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, so forth and so on. I don't talk about everything that we do in this camp. A lot of times, if anything, brothers, especially the new brothers that have been contacting me about joining our camp, I've been telling them we don't talk about nothing that we do. I would rather y'all think that we ain't doing nothing. That's what I would rather think. We're not doing nothing. And then out of nowhere, boom. But the Most High is working with many people. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to share this with you guys too. I just shared one of my PowerPoints with you, but some of you brothers and sisters don't know about this. So let me do this real quick. Because again, I got to do this every time because there's always new people watching that don't know about this, right? So let me share my screen. Like it's a foul spirit in Israel where everybody thinks the Most High is only dealing with you. That isn't. You are borderline mental. You're insane. I know for a fact Nobody was dealing with the health thing before Healthy Hebrews. Nobody was dealing with that stuff. Nobody. The Most High moved me to found the Healthy Hebrews group. The Most High moved me to do that. All the others in the Healthy Hebrews group on Facebook that's talking about all these herbs, yeah, brothers knew, but nobody had a group. Nobody was talking about it publicly on social media. But the Most High moved me to do it, and all the groups that come after, everybody's talking about it after, come after me. These are facts. These are facts. Niggas talking about the Most High only dealing with you. You're crazy, and there's a lot of camps saying that shit, and you're crazy. Anyway. Satan told you that. This is the group. This is the website, Grassroot Botanical. Grassroot Botanicals with an S. All right. When you come down here, we have provided you guys with what? A free PDF that says emergency list. I keep showing you, brothers and sisters, this. If you don't know what to have in your home, let's come again. You come to Grassroot Botanical. That's the website. You scroll down. If you don't know the things that you need to have in your home in case of emergency, in case you have to be in your home for a certain amount of time, in case there's chaos in the streets and you can't go outside for a week or 2 weeks or whatever like that, this, or civil unrest, whatever. If you don't know where to start, we did it for you for free on the website, Grassroot Botanical. You scroll down to the middle of the page. I'm going to do it again. You scroll down to the middle of the page. You will see where it says emergency list. You click on the PDF. It's going to open this thing up. It's 4 pages of all the things that you should have in your home in case of emergency. We know that there's going to be famines. There's going to be shortages of food. There's going to be all types of things that's going to go on. There's going to be civil unrest. We already know what time we're living in, and you might not know where to start. We did it for you. I should even say I did it for you. Sister Malika did it for you and put it on her website for you. I'm not saying this is an exhaustive list where everything is on here. I'm not saying that, but this is a great place to start. And let's just say you can't afford to have all these things in your home, like I've always been saying. Then you get with other people you trust. Somebody do page 1. Somebody does page 2. Somebody does page 3. And somebody does page 4, so forth and so on. And you guys get the stuff and you barter with each other. You help each other because we are in the end, and you ain't going to be able to survive what's coming by yourself. I don't give a damn how you feel about other people in the truth. I don't give a damn how you feel about camps. You're not going to survive what's coming by yourself. Hey, real quick, Yabatazar, I'm going to take care of you, but you should have logged in with your Yabatazar account, but I'm going to take care of you because I know what you asked me to do. I'm going to take care of you. All right? All right. My man, Malaki Allah said that Debo died of COVID. That's what they say. I ain't gonna do too much on it. That's what they say, right? But we know damn well. I have a whole lot of questions. I had a brother on the phone with me today, and he talked about family members that have COVID. First question I want to ask you, brothers and sisters, just in case you brothers and sisters are not aware, I'm gonna help you out. If you have a family member or a loved one or a coworker or anybody that tells you they came down with COVID, first question you need to ask them: do they work for a company or a job that required them to have a COVID test? If they say yes, they were required to have a COVID test, or they took a COVID test voluntarily, and they came down with the symptoms after they took the test, pay attention. Pay attention. You have perfectly healthy people that are going to take this COVID test that afterwards are coming down with the symptoms. Pay attention, man. I'm just saying, pay attention. That was the first question I asked when a brother told me today that one of his loved ones came down with COVID. I said, does this person work for someplace that required them to have a COVID test, so forth and so on? And did they come down with the symptoms afterwards? Because if they did, there's a possibility that the positive was in the test itself. Listen, why would somebody, this is a question that we have to ask. This is the question that we have to ask. And I need you brothers and sisters to ask this question. If there is, listen carefully, because this is just basic math. And let me tell y'all something. I was never the best person in math in school. I was never the best person in math. But even my slow ass understands this math right here. There is, according to the statistics, there is a 99% recovery rate for COVID. 99% recovery rate for COVID. This is prior to the vaccine. A 99% recovery rate, meaning the people that don't go to the hospital, that come down with the symptoms, that just take care of themselves, there is a 99% recovery rate. That's what the statistics say. So my question is this: if there is a 99% recovery rate, why in the hell would I take a vaccine from Pfizer that only has a 95% cure rate? If I don't take it, my results or my statistics say I have a 99%. That's higher. Last I checked, unless I can't count. Last I checked, 99% recovery rate without the vaccine. Only a 95% recovery rate with Pfizer's vaccine. Only a 94% recovery rate with Moderna. I don't know about y'all, but does that make sense? Does that math add up to you? Why would I take a vaccine that is only 95% effective when I could not take the vaccine and I have a 99% chance of getting better? Tell me, Daniel, you can't count, bro. Tell me. Let me know I can't count. This is how stupid this thing is. And people are falling for it. That's why I would tell people don't go to the hospital. The first thing the brother told me when he said his family member came down with COVID, I said, please tell the sister, don't go to the hospital. There's a 99% recovery rate if she doesn't go to the hospital. If she goes to the hospital, thankfully the brother was listening, and he's going to pass on the word, because this thing is crazy, man. Right there. All praises. Look at our brother Claude Last right there. Look at our brother Claude Last in the chat, family, right there. He said he's currently recovering from COVID, and he's been home for 3 weeks. All he did was rest, took acetaminophen and water, didn't go to the hospital. 99% recovery rate. Family, if you go to the hospital, you are finished. Somebody asked the question on Facebook, and I want to ask it in case you brothers and sisters didn't see the question. It's a simple question, but it's so simple, it's so complex in its simplicity. Family, help me out in the chat. Help me out. How many of you have heard of somebody dying at home from COVID? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Everybody that I've heard of died in the hospital. How many of you guys have heard of somebody dying from COVID-19 at home? Maybe there is, and I missed it. If you've heard of somebody dying from COVID-19 at home, put it in the chat and let me know. I'm looking. I need to see. So the answer is 0. So if you've never heard, listen, so now the argument is done, because I know some of us, we argue with family members, we argue with friends, we argue with coworkers. The argument is done. Just ask whoever it is that's arguing with you, tell you who it is died at home from COVID, because people died at home from everything else. Every other illness that's fatal, people die at home. People get sent home to die from cancer. People die at home from heart attacks, strokes, everything else. If COVID-19 is so goodness gracious, deadly, somebody in this chat got to know somebody that died at home. Got to be. And if you don't, that's your answer to people that's talking against you. Because people only die in the hospital when they put you on a goddamn respirator, or you go in the hospital and have some other illness and they list you as COVID-19. This is how we know that this is some anyway, listen, family, I didn't come on here to be on here talking about this because I'm taking away from tomorrow's live stream tomorrow morning. So again, for those of y'all that's just coming on, every Monday morning for my family, because you have some of us like myself, they get up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We got to be at work early. So for my family that has to get up early, tomorrow morning, volume 3 of Road Rage will be right here on this channel, 4 a.m. in the morning. Make sure you brothers and sisters tune in. That's up that early. We go in. I'm going to talk about this more in the morning. I don't want to take away from that conversation now and get into that. I said I would not. So listen again. Is there anything else anybody else wants me to talk about before I go? I'm about to go. My man Warren Testaford said he bought ginger, garlic, peppermint tea, etc. All that. All praises to the Most High, of course. Yes, of course. Listen, you got doctors telling people don't come to the emergency room at all. You got doctors saying that. It's on record. Don't come here. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Williams, I didn't even touch that yet. I got other stuff I got to deal with first. I didn't do nothing on the Piso family yet. That's coming, but that's not important. Listen, if you are an Israelite and you allow this stupid doctrine about the Piso family to pull you out the truth, you was never rooted to begin with. The Piso family did not write the New Testament. That gematria that's used in that stupid ass book is only applicable in English. You can't do it in Greek or Hebrew. It's some bullshit. So I'll get around to it eventually, but I got better stuff to talk about. I am going to do it, but I can't tell you when. I got more important stuff to deal with. So know what is not up. I don't know when it's going to be up. It won't be up anytime, maybe before February at the earliest, before I even dive fully into that. I got other stuff that's more important right now. Okay. Judah Morth, I know you want to talk about the tribe of Dan, but you where you supposed to be, right? Which is in the academy. We'll do the tribe of Dan in the academy, right? You're already in, so you know what it is. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Lions of Israel, we're doing a 6-month for the. This is not for everybody that's listening right now. So for the people that's, some brothers and sisters want to be a part of a body. You guys know what's coming. You know you can't do it by yourself. We know there's a lot of camps out here that's crazy with you guys are having problems with. But there's some brothers and sisters that still want to be part of a congregation. So y'all been watching for a while, and some of y'all are interested in being a part of the congregation that we have here, Lions of Israel. It's only for y'all. You can see across the screen scrolling that I have an email there. All right, it says join LOI 149. You guys can send me email, but you must send me your name and phone number so I can call you. I called everybody that sent me their phone number, got called today or text today. Everybody. All right. This is not for everybody. It's not for you. Ignore it, what I'm saying. But I'm getting back to everybody. This is starting January the 3rd. All right. The Bible says, gather yourselves together before the decree bring forth, before the fierce day of the Lord. Listen, if you're an Israelite and you on your own, you don't have no family members in this truth, your loved ones are not in this truth, your children are not in this truth, and you by yourself, you're going to have a hard way to go in this thing. I'm not trying to, I don't talk to nobody. Listen, one thing I don't do, which I tell people all the time, how many of y'all watch this channel for years? You never see me trying to promote my own camp. Well, this is my channel. I don't promote nobody on here. I don't promote my camp on here at all. I'm just letting y'all know it's going to be much easier to get through what's coming if you are part of a body than if you're not, because you're going to have to depend on other people. You don't have money to buy everything you're going to need to have when everything gets shut down, when there's no water, when their food is short, when food is scarce, when everything is going on, it's long lines, 2 and 3, 4 hours to get rations and stuff like that. You're going to be on your own. You don't want to do that. if you're part of a body, there's such a thing called bartering, right? You just have to make the right decisions. Like I tell y'all brothers early in the morning, right? You treat a camp. Now y'all gotta be teaching. You treat a camp like you treat a marriage. You don't get into a marriage with a brother or a sister just because they look good. That's why there's so much divorce in Israel. That's why you don't do that. You get into a marriage with a brother or a sister because you prove them, because you sit down with them and you say, we're going to take the 6 months to get to know each other and make sure that we're not just attracted to each other based on how we look, but we actually match. Our spirits actually match. They actually mesh. And then you lay down with each other and get married, because Christ said no divorce. That's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. No divorce. So how do you do that? How do you achieve that? What's the best route to that? Is by sitting down before, just because you have attraction towards a woman or a man, just because the sister's beautiful, she got double D boobs, she got a big behind, long natural hair, whatever like that, she light-skinned, whatever it is you like, you don't just jump in there with her because she is cute, because she might be the devil the Bible speaks about. You get to know her. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna tell you something about Priest Danyaahla. All a woman has to do is open her mouth for 5 minutes, and I can get turned off quick. Once you start talking, I don't give a damn how you look. I'm like, no. I've worked with women that are, if you look at them on the surface, they're knockout beautiful. They start talking, and they got a spirit of a man. That's how masculine they are. I've worked with that. So it don't go by how she look. It go by her spirit. The same thing with a man. Man, you see a man, he's light-skinned, he got big shoulders, a big chest. He probably could bench press about 400 pounds. Wears big shoes, the whole nine, big arms, the whole nine, and you're like, oh, he's so handsome, whatever. You want to get with him, and you get with him, and he got you plus 7 or 8 other women that he's dealing with, and you didn't check, you didn't prove the man. That's the problem. That's why there's so much divorce in Israel, because you get with people, you don't prove them. Oh, the person sounds good, he spoke so well, he sounded good, but you didn't know that dude before you open your legs, and dude, you didn't know that woman before you zip your pants down. Oh, listen, this is how I talk in the morning. I don't normally talk like this time of night. Now y'all got me talking. The same thing goes with a congregation. The reason why a lot of y'all have problems with congregations, because you see one person out front, they talk well, they speak well, they break scriptures down, you're enamored. You know what I'm saying? And you just jump in and you don't get to know. Listen, that's why we got 6 months before you join our camp. 6 months. You checking us out, we checking you out. We might like you and say you're great, but you be like, you know what? You guys are not for us, for me. Okay, you might like us, and we might be like, you're not for us. That's what the 6 months is for. Treat joining a body like you treat a marriage. Don't just jump in both feet in, and then you find out that you're in the midst of hell. Okay, that's part of the problem in Israel. Oh boy, hostile MGTOW, so that's why I'm MGTOW. All right, brother. But there's a lot of fucked up brothers too, King. Let's be right. Let's be real. It's all the same for brothers and sisters. It's all the same, man. Everybody jumps into everything. Listen, I've done the same, just jumping into friendships with men that I shouldn't have done. Now, I don't let nobody get close to myself unless I know you first. I got to prove you first, or else you can't get close to me at all. That's just what it is. And that's the problem. That's a problem with black people in general. And we as Israelites, we're supposed to know better. You come into this truth, you're not supposed to be just jumping into everything just because everything that glitters on the outside is gold. That's the problem with the community in Israel right now. And the same ones of y'all that jump in and don't check nothing out be the same ones that want to turn your camera on and start saying all camps are bad. Every camp is bad. Everybody's a Mason. Everybody is evil. Every camp leader is evil. But check this out, right? Watch this. Watch this. People get mad when I say this. Y'all don't got no dirt on me, though. I've been in this walk almost 30 years. I'm a camp leader, but you don't hear much dirt on me because everybody ain't the same. You're not proving people. That's your problem. That's your problem. That's your problem. That's all it is. To get with us, Lions of Israel, 6 months, and it's hard. The brothers, y'all brothers that call me that want to be a part of this, I'm telling y'all now, this is not easy. I'm not gonna make it easy because I need quality brothers around me. I don't need 5,000 men around me. I need 50 quality men around me rather than 5,000. I'll leave that to the other camps to want to have the big numbers. I don't care about that. You could be effective with a small number, period. That's a lot of people don't understand. But a lot of that is for tomorrow. All right, I ain't gonna get into too much of that today. I see you guys don't have no questions. What up, Mika? What's good, man? Mika, you told Reggie what I said? I'm about to check Reggie out next month, man. I'm about to check that presentation he made out. I gotta get at Reggie, man. Yeah. So Judah Morneth, I know, ask me. I know where he was. I know what he was dealing with. We ain't got to put it in the chat. I already know what Stephen was dealing with. All right. Stephen been in a few camps. He bounced around in a few camps. He knows that. I ain't gonna put him out there like that. But he been in a few camps. You could avoid that if you just listen, man. If listen, I know I'm gonna offend some people. People gonna get mad at me for saying this. I don't care. I don't know why some of y'all think I get mad. I care that you know what your opinion is. I don't. I speak what it is because I got the time in Israel. I know what the F I'm talking about. It's too many brothers. I'm talking about camps that you just accept everybody so you could have numbers. It's too many of y'all that do that. And then you guys bring the devil in your camp, and then you have problems, and we sitting back looking like, yo, brother, did you even prove that man or that sister at all? You didn't. You're not supposed to have, listen, it's supposed to be hard. I went through, and me personally, when I came into Israel, I had a 2-year program I had to get through in order to even be a priest or whatever, or officer, whatever. I had to go through 2 years. Y'all just, somebody just woke up and smile at y'all and accept y'all, and y'all just like, okay, well, you can be part of us. That's because a lot of y'all want numbers. I don't. We have something in our camp called the Code of Ethics. You know how many people have given that come to me and say they want to join the camp, and I hand them a copy of the Code of Ethics, and they're like, you know what? Forget it. You know why? You know why? You know why you said forget it? Because you think you wasn't coming in here in good faith or good intentions. No way. I already know. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't. You want to come in here and still be a nigga. So no. There's plenty of other camps that will take you just because they want to have numbers. Not us. Not us. I don't need that. Your man Priest Danyaahla is a one-man wrecking crew by myself. I got my camp behind me. But I don't, listen, my camp behind me is brothers that's proven. Lines of Israel, they're proven. I don't need to have 55,000 men and all. I don't need that. For what? I mean, that'd be great. You get more done. But I'm a one-man wrecking crew by myself. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what it is. And the Most High don't work with big numbers. No way. That's another thing. You don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, so y'all on Facebook, I need to hit that like button and stop playing. You guys on YouTube, you guys, let me see. See if y'all disrespecting me. Y'all all right, but y'all could be doing better. Stop playing. Going once, going twice. Anybody have any questions? Now I got people hitting up my hold on a second. Anybody have any questions? Giving y'all a shot. Ask y'all questions now. Some of y'all are, listen, let me just say this. This is, if it don't apply to you, let it fly. Listen, I've been on a blocking spree on this channel lately. I don't know what you guys think. I'm not getting into no arguments with you dudes or nothing. Half you Israelites is batshit crazy, and if it don't apply to you, you can ignore what I'm saying. I'm not talking to you. But some of you niggas is batshit crazy, and quite frankly, a lot of you brothers don't study. You are religious. You are religious. You're no different than the people in the churches, because the things that you come on my comment board and disagree with, I know. I'm not asking. I know you ain't look into it. You ain't look into it, right? So what I do is I simply just block you off the channel, or I allow you to weed yourself off. Every last one of y'all that have a problem with me wearing this, You could be gone. I won't miss you. You could be gone. Because a lot of y'all are religious. You guys are telling me about some star Moloch or whatever like that. Now, if I start asking you questions to really prove that, you're done. You're done. You're done. You don't even understand that doctrine yourself. You done heard it somewhere on YouTube and you follow behind it and you don't understand it yourself. So if this is an impediment to you listening to the information that I bring out, and I know I bring good information, if that's an impediment, you could get lost. I'm serious. Don't bring no other camp's doctrine over here. None of that stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because a lot of times they don't even know what they're talking about, and I know that too. I got questions. I got questions. I got PowerPoints on this stuff. I ain't playing. I research everything. I'm just saying. Yeah. No, Zealous of Israel. If you look, okay, I don't think. Let me check out my little ticker across. I had to erase some stuff. You asked about how to reach me, right? So I'm gonna put it in the chat because I think it may not be in the chat. I'm gonna put my phone number in the chat. Only thing I ask you, call me 9 to 5 Eastern time. That's all I'm gonna ask you. That's it. I'm gonna put my phone number in the chat. That's how you get a hold of us, right? Get ready. Here it is. Boom. I'm gonna put it again. That's how you get in touch with us, right? If it's Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'll answer the phone. I personally will answer the phone. Jacob, wake up. I apologize. I don't understand your question, and that's no disrespect. I don't. You said, why is it that the spirit of foundation argument is overshadowing us as Israel? I kind of understand what you're asking. You're asking, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna try to attempt to answer it while you clarify a little bit. You're asking why it is that doctrine is overshadowing the fact that we're Israelites. That's a good question. I don't know, because here it is, right? I don't allow. This is me speaking personally. I don't allow my doctrine to overshadow the fact that we as Israelites are Israelites. That's why you see me having a cross section of people on this channel. Really, nobody else does that. I know what I stand on as an Israelite, but I also know that everybody's not going to understand or believe everything. Everybody's level of research and study is not the same. So ultimately, when the Messiah comes, Yahushua, when he comes back, then we're all going to see eye to eye. But there's different levels to this. There is. That's just what it is. There is. So I don't allow simple things to divide me from other brothers. Brothers allow simple things to divide them from other brothers. Like, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. I'm going to use like my brother from Chicago, Mikael, right? My man Mikael. Mikael don't deal with the Hebrew. I do. He's a part of a congregation out there in Chicago, which is the Israel of God, that believes that we don't need to deal with the Hebrew. But I believe that we should understand a certain level of Hebrew. But we have a certain level of brotherhood that surpasses his stance and my stance. Because at the end of the day, Yahushua in the book of Matthew 19 gave us the keys to enter into the kingdom. If thou will enter into life, keep the commandments. And he asked which one, and he broke it down for him. One of them was not Hebrew. It just wasn't. So I don't make that an impediment to that being my brother, although I may disagree with him on that. Some brothers make this an impediment as well. You say don't make the Hebrew an impediment, but you make this an impediment. But then you don't even understand this. You can't have it both ways, man. You can't. Either you don't make you don't make things an impediment, or you do. You got to decide which one it is. Oh, you're not the truth because you wear that. You're crazy. Because you really don't understand it, not me. I looked into it. And I can ask questions that I know if I ask certain brothers, they will give up the ghost. I know it. That's all I'm gonna say. I research everything. Stop playing. Okay. The brother Warner host asked me to elaborate a little on the academy, right? Okay, good. Khan, all praise to the Most High. So, what is the academy that I'm talking about? So yeah, that's all. Jacob, wake up. That's all everybody wants to do is argue with each other, and half the brother that's arguing is not even educated on what they're arguing about. They're not. Most brothers don't research past just reading scriptures like a damn reading script. They say they ain't religious, they ain't Christian. Most brothers don't research past reading the Bible like a Christian. If they was actually to go deep into it and really research stuff, they'd be surprised what they would find. And what they would find that they were told is wrong. Period. I'm just telling you straight. Now, the brother asked me about the academy, right? So, when I first came into the truth, I first heard about the Israelites in 1991. If you're new to the channel, you don't know that, so I'm just repeating it. I'm going to talk to you like this is the first time me and you talking. I first heard about this truth in 1991, but I didn't come in 91. I saw the camp. I liked what they was talking about, but I walked past and went about my life. A year later, because I do music, I ran into two Israelites that were making music, that had a record deal, whatever like that. I was doing music. And they kind of taught me into coming to the school, and that's how I came into the truth. Okay, when I came into the truth in 92, there was nothing really set up that was structured for young brothers like myself. I was a young man. I was 19 years old. There was no structure for me at all in Israel. I just was there sitting in the classes like everybody else. And when you sit in a class full of people, everybody's on different levels. You have some people that have been there for years, and some people it's their first day. So there was different levels of information. So what happened was the elder at the time, which was a brother by the name of Masha, he established what was called the Trooper Program in 1992, going into 93, which was a 2-year program for all the new brothers, all the brothers that had just came in to the school that had no position. You wasn't an officer, you wasn't a captain, you wasn't a general, you had no position in the school at the time, you were new. He gave us a 2-year program that you would have to go through. The 2-year program consisted of learning history, learning scriptural breakdowns, learning the Sabbath service, learning Hebrew, and so many other aspects so that you would fully be immersed and able to teach as a priest after the 2 years. So you have many brothers that went through that program. Even some of the camp leaders that you see today in Israel, some of them was in that program with me. I ain't going to call them names. I ain't going to name drop. Those that know. We went in a troop program together for 2 years, and you got all those things. Right now, what's been happening is me personally, I've been getting contacted by brothers that watch the channel over the years, watch my camp over the years, and brothers have been saying that they need some structure. They need something to go through so that they can learn, right? They sit down and they watch videos on YouTube, but they still feel like they need a structure or formatted something the way I got. And I know the reason why I am the man today is not because I learned from online, because there was no online when I came in. But the reason why I am a man today is because I went through a structure, a curriculum. It's like if you go through an elementary school, I'm saying middle school, high school, college, whatever it is, there's a curriculum in place that you have to go through in order to achieve a certain level or a certain degree, whatever like that. You have to go through a curriculum. That makes people who they are in education. That makes academics who they are. There's a certain curriculum that you have to go through. It's the same thing in Israel. The reason why I am the man I am today, whatever y'all think of me, good, bad, or in between, the reason why I am who I am is because I went through a curriculum. And what I've noticed, even in my own camp, is the brothers that have not gone through a curriculum don't have the same level of knowledge or retention to be able to retain knowledge as somebody like myself that went through a curriculum. And I had people contacting me, telling me that random people that's not a part of my camp contacting me, telling me the same thing. They need a structure. They need something structured. And they've been watching the channel for a long time. They're asking me what it is that I have over here, because I guess they've looked at other camps. They look over here and their spirit leads them over here. And I only talk to only the people that reach out to me. I'm not reaching out and asking none of y'all to get with us. So the people that reached out to me caused me to set up something within my camp that is structured. It's not going to be 2 years. It's going to be 6 months where I put people through a structured curriculum for 6 months where you can come out on the other end of that and have a great grasp of the Bible, of history, of the Hebrew, of doing the Sabbath service, all the things that you would need to know as an Israelite, as a priest, as a teacher. You will have those things on the other side of this curriculum for 6 months. You don't have to jump from one video to the next video to the next video, from one camp to the next camp to the next camp, and then you still unfulfilled because there's still a lot of things you don't know. You can find a place where you can learn everything that you need to know. The Spirit and power of the Most High. Not to say that I know everything, but amongst all of us that's in the camp, Most High gave us a great deal of understanding. You come here and we're able to teach you what it is that you need to know to make you a better, more productive Israelite teacher. That's what the Academy is about. I'm only really doing it for people that came to me and said they want to be a part of this particular body. That's who I'm doing it for. Everything else and everybody else, I got love for y'all. I'll continue to do what I'm doing on Maccabees TV. That's no problem. I have no problem with that. But for the people that have been asking me about that, because you have a lot of people that want to be a part of a body. You have some people that don't. Like, I don't want to be a part of a camp. I don't want to be part of it. That's fine too. I love y'all too. The same way I treat y'all the same way you already know. But you have some people that want to be a part of something, want to be a part of a body, want to congregate, want to do these things, want to keep holy days, so forth and so on. So to them, I'm providing them with a safe place to come and learn from scratch. And I'm going to be the main person doing most of the teaching, the history, scriptures, so forth and so on. So if you're interested in that, you guys can see the email is toggling across the screen. Join Lines of Israel, join LOI 149. I'm starting January 3rd. I already have a good handful of brothers that are already locked in. So, you know, if you're interested, you got to get to me before January 3rd. And if you're emailing me, you have to leave me a phone number. Some of y'all been emailing me and saying you're interested with no phone number. That doesn't help me, because I'm going to call you and we're going to have a conversation and make sure that you're on board with what we're doing and you can be a part of it. Again, this is not for everybody, but I'm going to tell you what they had set up for me when I was a young 19-year-old dude, that shit saved my life, man. And that made me the man I am today. I don't think if I would have went through that 2-year program, I would know the things that I know. I just don't think I would. If I had to just freestyle and learn it on my own, I don't think I would know what I know today. So there's a lot of people that want to experience something like that. Not everybody. So it's for those that will see. I-Night 8 said, will there be physical training during this COVID thing? It's almost impossible. Plus, I'm talking to a nationwide audience. So there's people that's reaching out to me that's from Arizona, California. I'm on the East Coast, right? I'm not going to deny these brothers information of being a part of this, but I can't really be physically there with them to deal with physical training and stuff like that. Like I got when I was young, I got that in the, in the program that we had that was 2 years. We got martial arts, we got, physical training, we got all that, but we're not in those at that time right now. So I have people all across the country reaching out. I'm just trying to teach, right? If you're a part of the camp, then we could talk about physical training and all that stuff like that. We could work that out amongst the body. So I'm just really dropping this because I'm constantly getting people, and there's a few people that email me that didn't leave me their phone number. So I'm kind of saying this because they know who they are. I ain't gonna call no names. You know who you are. You reached out to me. You didn't leave me your phone number. I don't want you talking about me later saying that I didn't get back to you. You didn't leave me your phone number. I can't help you. All right. And when I tell you that we're gonna go in, we're gonna go in. You better believe it. A lot of them PowerPoints that y'all been asking me to do, the Academy is gonna get it first. Let me just show y'all. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. No, before I share my screen, let me just okay. Yeah. Let me just show y'all some of the stuff just to give y'all that we're gonna go into that I've been working on. I've been putting every single, hold on a second. Let me do this. All right, sorry. Let me share my screen. Just give y'all examples of what we're talking about. This is my flash drive of some of the PowerPoints that I'm working on towards, you know, in the academy, right? Second Esdras, the 12 feathers, the second Esdras 11, Acts the 11th chapter concerning Cornelius, answers to our Old Testament Israelite brothers about scriptures that they don't understand, that they try to use to say they don't believe in Old Testament. I'm going to give a breakdown on that. What is baptism? Then in my whole breakdown on Black Britain, which goes into the whole King James thing that 90% of y'all been asking me for, the academy is going to get it first. Calendar, cartography. You guys don't know what cartography is? That's map making. All right. Daniel 7, Deuteronomy 28. Understanding what DNA is and why DNA does not prove that you're an Israelite. You need more than that. Okay. Fire and water, the trials of an Israelite. Right. The Herodians, understanding the Herodian or the Herod dynasty. Okay. The history of the scribes and the Pharisees, the history of the New Testament, the difference between Israel, Jews, Gentiles, Greeks, all that. All right. Who is Japheth really? Watch this. The kingdom of Solomon is a preview to the kingdom of heaven. Did y'all know that? The kingdom of Solomon is a insight to what the kingdom of heaven is going to be like. Y'all need to go back and read about what set Solomon up. A lot of them same things you read about when you read about the kingdom is the same stuff. It's the same stuff. Okay. The whole original manuscript fallacy that we have to have some original Bible. That's nonsense. All right. Paul and his epistles, understanding what that's all about. Do you guys really understand the history behind the epistles outside of what Christianity teaches you? Do you understand each one? Colossians, Philippians, Romans, Thessalonians, Ephesians. Do you understand why those letters were written? What was happening in the churches, why they had to be written, so forth and so on? That's going to be there. Okay. And I could go on and on. You guys see what it is. I ain't got to go through all these. There's a ton of them here and I'm still working. So that's what it's going to be about. It's a lot of teaching. It's just teaching. Plain and simple, simple and plain. All right. So for the brothers that have reached out to me, they're going to get fed good food through the spirit and power of the Most High. That's all I can say. All right. Hold on a second. I'm trying to read some of the comments. Well, young hitmaker, you ain't reach out to me. So you said we get all that. You reached out to me? And by the way, it's free too. Because brother's been asking me, what does it cost to be in the academy? It don't cost nothing but your time. The only thing I ask is don't waste mine. It's 6 months. Just show your ass up for six months and you good. That's it. That's all. Okay. So Sarai Michaela from the House of Judah asked, can I please give some books, right? So let me do this. This will be much easier for me than, this will be much easier for me. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something. Not to say that I won't do anything else, but okay. Let me do this for you, sis. And I have this. There's a part 1 too, but let me do this for you. And I will do more. This is on this very same channel you're watching right now, sis. Very same channel. You see the video right there? Maccabees TV presents Lines of Israel Library Challenge 2. It's right here on this channel. Let me do this. Let me see something. So that's the search, sis, right there. You see that? When I put into YouTube, it says Maccabees TV Library Challenge. And I want you to see this video. You got this one right here. You got this one right here, right? You have this one right here. You have this one right here. So you got 4 videos that you can watch. And there are others that we did too. I don't know why they're not showing up. There's others that we did too. But if you put in Maccabees TV Library Challenge, right? You're going to get 4 videos that come up at the very first ones in the search that you can look at that could teach you, I'm saying, that you can get. I would not advise you to go out and get all the books that we show in this video But find the books that's in this video that's relevant to whatever it is that you're interested in, you or your family, whatever like that, and just get those. Because if you try to get every book that we show in here, it might be too much. Let me just try something else. Let me see something. Yeah. All right. I guess with the YouTube search, some of my videos are not coming, but I did like 2 myself. The ones that I did are not coming up. But anyway, that's a good one for now. Just type in, let me come back, Maccabees TV Library Challenge, okay? And I'll probably do another one because even in the videos I didn't put all my books in there, only because you have some of the members of the conscious community that watch my videos, and I don't want to give away all my sources because when they come with their nonsense, I want to cut their heads off because they swear they know everything and they don't. Prince of Peace to Israel, shalom to you. Young Hitmaker, you asked if I know anything about the Besora Bible. No, but I'll look into it. I know about a lot of Bible translations, but not that one particularly. I don't know everything. So I'll look into that and see what that's all about. Okay. What else? What else questions y'all got? I was supposed to be off already, but I'm trying to give y'all a chance to ask y'all questions because y'all participate. As long as I have audience participation, I don't mind being on for a little while. If y'all don't talk to me, then I'm gonna jump off. So if y'all have anything else, put it in the chat. Let's go. I need one more. Lexicon asks for Hebrew music that isn't rap, right? Most of the Hebrew music is rap, but there is some. If y'all guys know of anything, and y'all can put it in the chat for the brother as well. I'm just gonna use a generic one. 1 second. Let me just do a generic one, right? Now I'm gonna strike. I'm gonna get a strike, but I don't care because as long as they don't strike the channel down, I don't mind a strike, right? So, but Lexicon, you asked for Israelite music, right? My favorite always is the Tribe of Judah songs, man. That brother's a talented brother. You know what I'm saying? Brother's a talented brother, man. I speak to some of his students. He don't really come on YouTube much no more, but the brother, Kazawan is a very talented brother, man. This is definitely one of my favorite. This brother is singing in the song, so I'll just play a quick excerpt. I'm already going to get a strike, but that's all right. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Nope, because I didn't share the sound. Duh, let me stop sharing. Share again. All right, and share the sound. Mute my mic. Let me know in the chat if y'all. I'm muting my mic so there's no echo. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna mute my mic. All right, let's go. Awesome music, brother. So let's go.
It was hard, Israel.
Trying to live right in this wicked kingdom. Our time is coming real soon.
It's been a long time, but it's coming real soon. It's gonna be okay, so we can't stop. Don't stop. Israel, don't stop. Everything that you're going through, suffering, trying to stay faithful and true. I know it's hard, but don't stop. Don't stop. Israel, don't stop. When that day comes, when the period comes, everybody's gonna know. They don't know. It's gonna get slow.
I'm gonna stop it there. Y'all already, most of y'all have heard this song a million times already. The song has almost 1.5 million views. Shout out to that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? That's without promotion, without anything. The brother's just super talented. The page is called Tribe of Judah Songs. So it's not just rapping on here. The brother's actually singing, and all the songs on this page to me are fire. All of them. So If y'all know Kazawan, man, I know a few people that studied with him or whatever, man. Tell the brother you need to come back with more music. The brother's very, very talented, man. Marvin Mo asks if we're investing in crypto. That's up to the individual. It's up to the individual. I have just to see what it's about. So just again, real quick. Tomorrow, for those of y'all that are watching, YouTube, Facebook, tomorrow we are doing a live stream right here on this channel with a round table on cryptocurrency. All right, I have a few brothers that's coming on that are very knowledgeable in cryptocurrency. I am not. So all you guys' questions, you can ask them. Some of y'all think cryptocurrency is wicked. Some of y'all don't know what it is. Should you invest? Should you not invest? Is that where the financial reset is going? You know, which crypto should you invest in? Because there's like hundreds, if not thousands of them. You don't know. Get all your questions together. I'm going to have knowledgeable brothers on the platform tomorrow that's going to answer y'all questions. All right. So, family, 4 a.m. tomorrow morning for my early birds. Y'all already know what it is. We're doing Road Rage Volume 3 tomorrow at 4 a.m. We're going to talk about it. All right. Some of y'all don't have to get up that early, but I got to get up at 3-something in the morning. So when I'm driving in, I talk to my people that's up that early. They say that it helps them. Everybody else that has to get up early. What I've been doing is helping them, so I made it into a series. It's called Road Rage. It's not called Road Rage because I'll be over there yelling the whole time, not because of that. It just sounds catchy. So with that being said, it's your brother Priest Danyaahla, Lines of Israel, represent Maccabees TV. Thank y'all for watching. And if you have not hit the like button, then you are off. You need to repent and believe the gospel and show your brother some love. And with that, I say,
spacious air, reflecting the way of life under the Florida sky. Even the lobbies funnel in the great outdoors.
Chosen.
I was set apart for God's use.
Chosen.
Set apart for God's use. Formed in His image.
Chosen. They say the chain of Shaitan is not that strong. They say his time is running out, he ain't got that long. They say murder, murder, kill, this is not that song. Said I won't amount to nothing, they got that wrong. Cause I was set apart and I was shown the light. And if I get the kingdom, I'll be clothed in white. 1/3 will be delivered and the rest were blinded. Their fate is set in stone, what you ain't read the fine print? Christ is gonna give a crown to us. In the end we'll have the nations bowing down to us, with their faces to the ground to us. It's the truth, as crazy as it sounds to us. Jacob forever rules, and we're his precious jewels. Showed us love and patience, put us above the nations. And that's the gospel, thank God for choosing me. Bad news for you, it's really good news for me.
I was set apart for God's use.
Chosen.
I was set apart for God's use. Formed in His image.
Let me tell you why. We have a different kind of shine, a different kind of mind. The rhythm's not the same, we're on a different type of time. With a different kind of pace, a different kind of race. The season's not the same, we have a different kind of taste. A different kind of salt, we are so not them. Got my sword and my shield, man, I'm so locked in. And when I came to serve Yahweh, I put my whole heart in. So I can't sit calm, I'm no Martin. And that's a reach, y'all, chosen to teach y'all. Every Sabbath you can find us in the streets, y'all. Danyaahla, my nickname is Priest, y'all. In the gym, they say that I'm a beast, y'all. Set apart, the nations all hate me. Set a trap, they lying in wait for me. Chris Paul, they don't wanna play with me. But if you love me, I'm asking that you pray with me. Cause
I was set apart for God's use.
chosen.
I was set apart for God's use. Formed in His image.
Thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people, chosen above all people that's on the face of the earth. That's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. That's you, black and Latin man. Chosen. That's you, black and Latin woman. Yeah. But we the chosen. Chosen.